Often when I have a client who has a massage, they will sometimes say to me that they felt they could only breathe through one nostril, or one nostril in particular cleared during the session. And very often it is the left nostril. Sounds completely strange. It may do so for many. But interestingly, the structure of your nose and what's actually inside your nose, the tissue itself, is directly linked to your nervous system. And it is the left side that, when activated, and we're breathing through this left side, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, or rest and digest as it's called, the calming state. The right side is much more elevated and will put you in more of a sympathetic state, which is more of the, well, it can be fight or flight if you want to describe it that way, but it can be alertness, needing to get going in the morning and that kind of thing. So if you want to calm your nervous system, if you want to perhaps get everything to lower down before you're going to go to bed, for example, or you want to relax, or maybe if you're thinking, and this is quite crucial, something that I talk about a lot is with stretching, ensure that your nervous system is out of any fight or flight response first of all, because otherwise it's just not going to really do a lot. You're just taking a stress system and just stressing it further by stressing the body with stretches. Once you're in a parasympathetic state, that nervous system is regulated, then the stretch can then become something that becomes transformative. The body will then make the adjustments by the signaling in the nervous system. So breathing through your left nostril, try it. It's a good idea maybe to bring it into practice. You can place your hand on your heart, or on your belly is a lovely place, just underneath the part of the ribs here, just on that solar plexus. And then just, you can have a little stretch to that left side. Again, this is going to be activating that vagus nerve area, particular for that rest and digest state. And then breathe in. And focus on a really long exhale. Now, if you want to deepen the vagus nerve, which is the nerve that controls this part of your rest or digest, that lowering down, that calming state, as well as the other side as well, the sympathetic, in different ways, you can use humming, interestingly enough. And in the back of the larynx, by allowing that vibration to build with the breath, you actually stimulate that vagus nerve and you put your body into a place of great calm. So you can combine this. This is something else you can do. You can increase the stretch, particularly on the left side. I'd actually argue and say do have a stretch on the right as well, because otherwise you're going to be wonky. So let's just try it with the left side first of all. And then as you come out, what we need to do is just make a H sound, but deep in the larynx. And as it ends into an M, but it's the long exhale with that H sound that you can actually, as you're breathing out, breathe it down into the stomach. So it's quite low. So stretching out the left side. I'm putting my arm down, so I'm getting a nice stretch. Wow, that is phenomenally relaxing. It might sound and look a little bit strange, but if you want to have a great night's sleep and you want to really just calm yourself down and feel really great, this is I'm a bit, well, I'm ready to go to bed, but that is a really great hack that you can use, and give it a go and see what you think and let me know. You don't have to use all of them at once. You can just, if throughout the day, maybe you're at work, your boss has just said something to you don't like, or someone's pissed you off, whatever it might be, A little bit of left nose. You can bring in some yogic stuff as well, where you can bring it in through the left and then breathe out through the right. That's quite nice. And you get this sort of rhythm going as well. But easy hack. Left nostril. See what you think. Let me know.